News at 9, brought to you by Wisdom Yard Television. I am Ayomiko Alao. Northern youth threatening mass action over planned fuel subsidy removal. NSCDC arrests woman for tomatoes pepper theft. Afenifere crying over loss of investment on Obi, says Lai Mohammed. A group, the Northern Youth Council of Nigeria, has warned against the federal government's planned removal of fuel subsidy in the country, threatening that such a move would be resisted. While expressing their opposition to the proposed fuel subsidy removal, they raised concern over the potential impact of such a move on the already struggling economy and Nigerian people. The council president, Isa Abubakar, who stated this in a statement in Kaduna on Thursday, also expressed fear that any palliative measure put in place to cushion the effects of the subsidy removal will be looted by the corrupt individuals, just like the COVID-19 intervention funds. Consequently, the group called on the Nigerian government to reconsider its decision to remove the subsidy, arguing that it would only lead to an increase in the cost of living of the average Nigerian, who is already struggling to make ends meet generally. They also urged the government to focus on implementing policies that would create jobs and also stimulate the economic growth. He warned that there will be severe political consequences on those who are conspiring to throw Nigerians into unavoidable crises. Operative of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps have arrested a 32-year-old woman identified as Mariam Yusuf for allegedly stealing baskets of tomatoes and pepper. The woman allegedly stole the item on Wednesday at Kulende Market in the Songo Ilorin East local government area of Kwara State. NSCDC Public Relations Officer in Kwara State Command, Ayeni Olasukomi, who confirmed the arrest, said that the issue of the theft of soup ingredients had become rampant in the market and had caused a lot of fighting among the traders in the market. He added that the woman was arrested at the outpost of Kulende Market while trying to ferry the goods into a car out of the market. He said the woman would be arraigned in court after an investigation has been concluded. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, has condemned the attack on him by the Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization, Afenifere, for stating the federal government's position in the 2023 election. The minister responded to the organization's attack in an interview with the newsmen on Thursday in Washington, D.C. Afenifere had berated the minister for accusing the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, of inciting people to violence over the outcome of the February 25 presidential election. Responding to Afenifere, the minister said the attack on him was born out of frustration and anger at the loss of the investment on Peter Obi's ambition. The minister said Afenifere had lost his reputation and relevance as the voice of Southwest in Nigeria. Fortunate were the days when Afenifere would sneeze and the whole country would catch a cold. It is not the same thing now. When Afenifere talks, you begin to ask yourself which Afenifere. You know what that means, he said. He stressed his position that there was no provision in INEC laws that allowed the commission to transmit the election results electronically. Mohammed stated that the entire process from voting to collation to sorting to tabulation and transmission was manual. He said the law was setting up INEC to give the commission the right to determine the mode of election for the mode of collation and also the mode of transmission of the result. The minister also responded to a call by the civic organization Integrity Group for calling for the national apology over his comments on Obi. He said the group had failed to understand the position of the federal government on the unacceptable posture of the Labour Party presidential candidate. I said Peter Obi and the Labour Party should stop inciting people to violence since they have submitted themselves to the election tribunal. They should stop asking people to go out on the streets. They should stop reckless statements that if the president-elect is sworn in, it will be the end of democracy, he said. Here are the headlines again. Northern youth threatening mass action over planned fuel subsidy removal. NSCDC arrests woman for tomato pepper theft. Afenifere crying over loss of investment on Obi, says Lai Mohammed. Thank you very much for joining us today. I am Ayomiko Alao.